Howdy, I'm Jimmy. Thanks for joining me in the garden today. A little dark out. Hopefully we get some rain. It's been drought conditions all summer basically. The governor just issued a fire ban. Nobody can create fires in New Hampshire. They have so much power they can just, no more fire. So stupid. But anyway, I wanted to talk about this aster. One of the last things that blooms. It's always creeping out of the ground, kind of stays close to the ground, gets all tangled in the ferns. But it's a beautiful purple flower, just starting to pop. Now this video, I want to talk about the cancel culture comeback. I had some family visit, and then they left a couple days ago, so I've been kind of hitting the reset button, kind of getting back to old Jim. Giving myself a little break. Just easing back into my own rhythm. And I was wondering what I'd make a video about. And I'm thinking, yeah, I'm hearing a lot of this, a lot of spells have been cast past couple weeks. So I've been thinking of what spell I'd like to cast back, right? Because to me, we're in this magical story right now. A lot of spell casting. And man, there's just a lot of terrible spell casting being done that's just seems like it's losing its kick. If you've heard the great noticing that's been happening, people have been noticing all these fake spells and this fake story they've been told. But I want to circle back and just bring up this idea that, you supposedly you have government, and then you have people of two parties that disagree with each other, and so they're constantly fighting about what's right and wrong. And I guess I want to bring up the point that they don't disagree on the principles. They agree on everything that's important. What these two parties disagree about is like how the slaves should be split up and treated. I don't know how else to put it. But if you're alive in 2025 and you've joined a party, a demon rat party, a Redumlican party, if you're in America, you kind of need to realize what a stupid coward you are. And it's kind of it, right? Like, if you're going to continue to join parties and have people represent you like you're in some fantasy movie all the time, and people really, they're not trying to take advantage of you and use your life. They want you to join with them so you can all have great lives together. If you believe that still, turn this off. Go look at the TV screen more. You don't want to hear this. 2025 and you're still alive, sucking off the suds of Satan, all the lies that he spread, all the lies in 2025. It's incredible, real incredible to witness this level of stupidity in things. But hey, I feel like that's why I came here. Have a good go, have a good laugh about it all. It's really stupid. I mean, astronomically, infinitely stupid what goes on day in and day out here with people and their beliefs and their fairy tales. Well, circling back to this cancel culture idea, right? if I remember correctly, there was political correctness. I think it was when Obama was around, that was everybody, you need to be politically correct ideas. Political correctness is just authoritarian, totalitarian control over your mind. It's just very, like, so much goes on. So much has gone on the past decade. I'm trying to go back a little bit, reflect on some things that are pretty obvious, that are recurring. This cancel culture idea. It happened. The left was overseeing the cancel culture, and they were canceling anybody on the right who was pro-gun, who was pro-free speech, right? It went all through, all the social media accounts got banned, right? Like videos started getting banned. It was a giant time of censorship. And the Redumlicans were, it just blows my mind, but it doesn't, because some people run off principles, other people run off of numbers and values that change. You know, I'm a principled person, so it's pretty clear to see when somebody's being a hypocrite. But if you don't have any principles, and you're just a cowardly slave that follows the master in the popularity contest, I guess you won't see this stuff. You won't see how supposedly cancel culture was bad, but now it's good. It's I don't know, it's one of those memory hole situations, but whereas people used to think it was bad to fire somebody based off of just their opinion, their speech, their political party, like, that's a bad thing. That's just somebody's opinion. We really shouldn't care. To where that whole idea went through this phase to where the people who got canceled became more popular. Now you have Joe Rogan mainstream experience, to where Joe Rogan is the mainstream media after being canceled for so long. So you can see how politics, it's always building power no matter where it goes, in money, in people. It's always attacking one side to empower another side. And sometimes the side that they're attacking gets more powerful. It's just the dumbest crap you could ever imagine. But so the whole cancel culture phenomenon kind of died off. But then the Charlie Kirk psyop happens, and immediately the Redumlicans want to cancel demon rats who are using their free speech. I'm just trying to show to you, these people have no morals, they have no ethics. Their values are slave values that can be changed and flip-flopped according to the breeze, according to the times, right? To end this video, I want to talk about cancel culture and how it's really the same as religious excommunication. You know, let me rewind to that. I'm trying to say how politics is a religion and how government is a religion. All of these things require belief. And they also require guilt and shame, all right? It's always the guilt and shame game when it comes to excommunicating people who say things you don't believe in, right? Countless stories of the past that talk about people being excommunicated from the tribe, excommunicated from the Catholic Church because they put the 95 Thesis on the front door and thought independently. So if you really want to just have a practical conversation about excommunication and just wrap it up in very few words to make it easily understandable, the cancel culture, the excommunication of a person, it happens when they have independent thought and they end up thinking for themselves and they find a conclusion. They have some independent thought that says, whoa, I found something in your group that's poisonous, that's treacherous. Oh, your group is a demonic tool. Whoa, your group is tainted. Your group is corrupt. Your leader is a liar. Okay? Just simply to put cancel culture, excommunication, it's when you have your own independent view on reality. Surprise. Surprise, 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 huh? Anyone who has their own individual take on reality will be attacked. They will be excommunicated. Excommunicated according to their political reasonings. This discussion makes me think of symbols and how one symbol can stand for 1,000 different things that play out in the material manifested realm. It could all just be one symbol for one simple thing. And how free thought seems to be the number one enemy of all the government leaders and followers, okay? Simultaneously, all the leaders that want to keep controlling things don't want free thought. And then the same thing happens at the bottom with the people who are too stupid to come up with their own free thoughts. Ding, 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 ding. Am I hitting any alarms for anyone? Have you been around these people long enough to realize they loathe independence? They hate independent thought. It makes them feel dumb. Okay? It makes them feel like they're left out. They're left out because it's not happening in there. All they can do is attack the independent thought because it doesn't align with their group or with their brainwashing. It's a real simple concept, real easy one to understand. You're alive in 2025. These themes have repeated themselves. You've read old stories about all these themes over and over and over and over again, right? Don't let people paint stupidity to be something smart or attractive, okay? You're dealing with the same stupid scenarios that religions have dealt with. The same stupid stuff religious people always deal with. They have no principles. They have beliefs that can be twisted and turned. If somebody interprets the book a little differently now, maybe aliens made us. It's just, there's no solid footing in the hypocrite's life. They have no principle. So hopefully So you've probably realized being canceled, being excommunicated, it's a sign that you're doing the right thing. if you already, I've already self-excommunicated myself. However, I myself have excommunicated myself from the reality of government and its masters and slaves. I said, I'm getting out of this reality, okay? So it's just hard for me to watch while people actually still, inside of a political reality, they have no power in my mind. But in their mind, they have so much power to cancel each other and to cause each other harm because they don't believe the same way. And it's just the religious wars, non-stop religious wars. And they just come up with a term like it's secular. These are secular wars. They're all beliefs. And they're all really stupid. And it takes a retardation of the mind to join these groups, to not understand the core of all these groups is mind control, slavery. They're lying to you. They're actually not here to save you. They're actually not here to lower your taxes. They're actually not here to stop wars. They're here to continue them, and you're carrying their water for them your whole life. And how if you don't excommunicate yourself from society, you're just another pawn of Satan, another tool of the Satanists to continue their reign of material control over the magical realm we inhabit. And I'll say it till the day I die, this is a magical realm. You can believe your material reality all you want. You can worship death, like you're worshiping Charlie's death, like it's while there's kids starving on the other side of the world. It's all they can do is fight about some retard who ran his mouth. And then fight over it. It's just, it's why I really tend to believe in the NPC reality. It's just, there's no way these are actual sovereign, eternal spirits here. They must be props in the cosmic joke. At least that's what I hope. I hope all the people falling for this aren't actually people, that they were just meant to, make this game a lot funner. But that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother day. Get rid of all the religions in your life, especially the religion of power and control. Those are the big ones. But with power and control comes great stupidity as well. So play those stupid games, win those stupid prizes. It's going to be a show for the ages. Cosmic joke gets funnier day by day. I hope you've enjoyed this one. Join me in my rocking chair. There'll be more crazy talks. I love you all.